Hi everyone, this video is about custom website tips to increase web traffic. These are some really good tips for you to um, get yourself um, to a better ranking than you previously were. Okay, so I'm assuming you already have a website. Um, this theory should even work for your regular social media profile because essentially they're all web pages and they all obey the same algorithm rules. So it's you could use the same principle theoretically with your social media profile. But the number one thing that is seems to be like the big deal now is you got to push out a lot of content. The search engines they're way more sophisticated than they used to be. Right now they're just way more AI Terminator-ish type. They just want information. They want a lot of content, and it has to be original. And that's really not that difficult because pushing out original content could just be your day-to-day activity. It doesn't have to be some choreographed, fancy, um, thought out, structured piece of work. Although even if you did that, that would be much beneficial to you. But if time, you got other priorities for that day, you can just relegate to some basic, simple activities, capture that and push that out and check that out as your task accomplished as far as your content creation goes. So pushing out content is something that basically I'm saying you could control, and it's not hard. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta push out content. You should be every day if you can until you reach the point of the threshold of where you're gaining momentum. But when you're from the ground, looking up, then you gotta go crazy. You gotta push out a lot of content and good stuff too. Okay. Number two is classifieds. Classified is basically just registering with whatever platform that's local to your area. Um, it can be like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Craigslist. Just look up online classified ads, and it's also niche specific. So different niche, they got their own weird things. Like lawyers have their own special kind of directories that they deal with. Contractors have their own. Construction, they got their own. Real estate, they got their own. So it's really niche specific. So that's why we just leave it in general terms as classified ads. But in either case, just go crazy. Go to your local chamber of commerce and ask for all the directories with regards to your niche, anything you can find. Meet up with your competitors and talk to them. Ask them, what kind of even if they, some of them will be happy to share. But just look into that. And number three is articles. You want to push out a lot of articles. Um, if writing is not a strong suit for you, you can always fall back to pushing out content. So by just publishing articles on your social media platform, like um, that's even considered like sort of like an article, like you're pushing out article, sort of like a blog post. Like for instance, if you post a story on your Instagram, on your Facebook, that's considered like a blog post. So you don't have to be a writer, but the rule of thumb is if you have a website, you want to have at least 30 articles posted related to your industry. If you don't have at least 30, you're not considered an authority. So just giving you a little nugget, okay? You need at least 30. If your website is buried in Kingdom Come, some other planet, nobody can find it, Well, look in your blog section and see how many articles you got. That could be the reason. Again, number 4 is going into local directories. Local directories is also sort of like the same concept of with online classified ads, where you're just basically you're looking for all the niche directory companies that you want to list your business. So because they already have they're targeting your specific customers. So by you listing your business there, you're um, you know, the, not only are you getting direct contact to your customers, but the main thing is the backlinks that you're gonna get. That's really what the most beneficial aspect of it. Newsletters, it all falls into like email marketing, capturing emails, building your email list. Um, that is like one of the most important part of marketing, especially um, it's the wave of the future. If you want to sustain and grow, that's like the new real estate, digital asset. You want to start growing your email list, and you do that by following all the sequence of these steps above, and then once all you got all your ducks in a row, you got all your content pushed out, then you want to make sure your content is integrated with all of your lead capturing tools. So make map to make a video to go deep into that. So look out for that. But once you got all that, then now you're ready to go into forums, and now you want to get out there. You want to be noticed. You want to put together the most compelling press release on the earth has ever seen to tell the truest story of why your business should exist and why it should it should be supported, and why it should be um why other channels should link with you via backlinks. So um, that's where you know press release, forums, all that stuff comes in. Through forums, you can go and start your account. You go to your niche and you're answering questions related to your industry, so that you're getting authority because you're an expert. So experts answer questions, right? They help people that have problems, right? So that's how you gain authority. And then the press release, you're putting together a summary of your entire business, and you're putting out a pitch for your product or service, and you want to put it out there to the most widest audience that you can get to. So that's where the press release comes in. You want to get featured in a major news article, or even feature in the news, CNN, Forbes, whatever your industry is. If you're like a physical trainer, you want to feature in like some like ESPN kind of article or something, so but once you do that, I mean, that is where you have organically achieved um, authority and credibility, and this is where all the reciprocal links are going to come from, the backlinks. Everybody's going to want to link back with you, and that's how you become. That's where you get to. That's the goal. That's where you want to get to. That's the whole point of you having a website. Trust me. All right. Appreciate you listening. Gonna be making a few more videos today, so look out for the rest. These videos are only 10 minutes until I get my new camera, where I'm gonna be making way more in depth. We're gonna get to know each other. You're gonna see me, all that good stuff. For right now, we're stuck with just 10-minute videos, but just enjoy. More good stuff is coming. All right. Peace.